loved every second of Wayfinder. Um, I honestly, when everybody was out there complaining, I didn't really know what the big deal was. I let the initial complaints go when it first dropped, because day one, day two, day three, especially for MMOs, you're gonna have online trouble. People gonna have trouble logging in. People are gonna be getting kicked out of instances. You're gonna be there for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I can understand people being pissed off about that. It kind of made me mad also. But yeah, I was able to balance myself. I expect stuff like that to happen day one. But I had been looking forward to Wayfinder when it first came out. And let me tell you why. It was like, or what I'm trying to say is it reminded me of something. And that's what caught my interest. You see, I am the biggest fan of um, Kingdoms of Amalur. And though the two games are not the same, this game, the colors, the structure, the way the environment looks, the way the characters are built, the color palettes that they use, and that bright fantasy World of Warcraft like they build it a particular way to appeal to a particular crowd. And it kind of reminded me, I guess the blockiness of the character kind of reminded me of Kingdoms of Amalur. So day one, when I first saw that trailer, I was like, damn man, I'm about to get my hands on that, because it's not Kingdoms of Amalur, but it kind of reminded me of that. And I bought it worried that it just wasn't going to measure up. And don't get me wrong, it's not Kingdoms of Amalur, but Wayfinder has held its own, in my opinion. A lot of people might disagree. Whatever. I like the game. Yeah, I love playing it. Even when it was online, having trouble, I was one of the people online playing it. I was getting in the rooms. I was jumping into matches, into dungeons with people. I was just playing to my heart's content. The game was fun. The characters moved okay. Wayfinder Echoes, they changed all that. It's no longer the MMO that it was. Now it's a single player focused game. And it works as a single player focused game. The attacks haven't changed. Nothing else changed. The world hasn't changed. What you do, what you try to achieve, the items, the lore, the whole overall fantasy aspect of the story that they were trying to get across is still there. So they say, oh, well, we've improved this. It's like, yeah, it's more responsive. The controls work a lot better. There are less issues because it's not online anymore, but it's still the same game. And I'm happy about that because it has a story that I'm actually interested in. All those other complaints, I don't know what the hell that was all about, man. The game was perfect. The game was great. I loved it. You know what I mean? It's not going to appeal to everybody. And a lot of people are going to complain no matter what you do for them, no matter what you say to them, no matter what they say, they're just there to complain. But let me tell you, dude, I played the hell out of this game. I was having fun. It was hard. Some of those items were damn near impossible to find. I have no problem with that. Gave me something to look forward to when I get off of work. Get off of work, come home, then I go run some online. But that's okay. I still have the game. It's still, it's single player now, but I can still do the same things I was. I love games like this. The virtual world is beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. The lore, the fantasy aspect of it. Give me something to get lost in. I just work. I work all goddamn day. 6 days a week. I don't want to come home and think about nothing. I just want to turn on the game. VR, we only at half dive and we ain't got the full dive yet. Okay, well, until we get the full dive, the only thing I can do is turn on my PC, turn on my console, turn on whatever the hell it is I'm playing on, and putting in my favorite game and getting lost in that world. That is my virtual world. That is my existence until I don't feel like playing anymore. And this game gave me everything. The attacks, the moves, the magic, the building up my character, leveling up all my abilities, doing this, doing that. Oh my God, I had a ball. And now that they finally released Echoes on PS5, Now I can go back to playing this and hopefully get further than I did before. The game was spectacular. I give this game 2 thumbsticks up. Give a damn what anybody says. Hopefully, they'll continue to make DLCs, expand the world, expand the map, let me run around to my heart's content, do whatever I want to do, add more weapons, add more characters. I'm loving every minute of it. I'm loving every last bit of this thing. And yeah, you won't get any complaints from me. As far as I'm concerned, they delivered. Probably not to everybody's heart's content, but to my heart's content, I love every second of that game. You will not get any complaints out of me. Go check it out. I think you'll like it if you like these kind of games. The end.